What's up, guys? Welcome back to Michigan Muckraker. My name's Michelle. Today is March 20th, Monday of 2023, and I hope that you can hear me all right. Let me know if you can't, okay? In 2 days, on Wednesday, March 22nd, at 2 p.m., the Senate Appropriations Committee will consider whether to approve $585 million in state funding, which is taxpayer dollars, to 3 new multi-billion-dollar electric vehicle battery factories. One of them, Gotion, being a Chinese company. I'm going to jump into this article to give you the details and then let you know exactly what can be done and who you contact to get it done. So let's jump in. This is out of mishauto.org. Lawmakers on Wednesday authorized the transfer of $585 million in state funding to support 3 new multi-billion-dollar electric vehicle battery factories. The Democratic-led House Appropriations Committee supported the incentives on a 16-to-12 party line vote, with Republicans opposed. The Democratic-controlled Senate Appropriations Committee also must okay the transfer before the money can be dispersed. The state's Economic Development Board previously blessed the spending. So the package includes a $210 million grant to Ford Motor Company to build $3.5 billion 2,500 job plant in Marshall. Allegedly 2,500 jobs. The Michigan Strategic Fund Board last month also awarded the Dearborn-based automaker a 15-year tax break worth $772 million for the project, and authorized $36 million loan for Marshall Area Economic Development Alliance to buy, improve, and transfer land. Another economic development company. Governor Gretchen Whitmer last week signed a bill with $630 million to prepare the mega site for Ford. A $200 million grant to Our Next Energy to open a $1.6 billion 2,100 job EV battery plant in Wayne County's Van Buren Township. The MSF in October also okayed a $21.7 million tax exemption and a $15 million loan for the Novi-based company. And lastly, the $175 million to support Gotion Inc.'s nearly $2.4 billion 2,350 job EV battery factory near Big Rapids. Of that, $125 million is a grant to Gotion, and $50 million is for the Right Place, a regional economic development organization based in Grand Rapids, to make infrastructure upgrades in support of the project. So, $50 million, that's what's in it for the Right Place. It's good to know. $175 million to Gotion, again, a Chinese company. The panel's vote followed testimony from Gotion exec and regional and local leaders, including Ferris State University President Bill Pink, who is also on the Michigan Economic Development Corporation Board, appointed by Governor Whitmer herself until April 5th of 2023. So Dr. Bill Pink is a very powerful man and has a lot of connections. And since he works for the Right Place, he's a VP on the board of the Right Place, $50 million to the Right Place. Also, that's a lot of incentive, $50 million worth of incentive. The committee heard last week from an Our Next Energy official and in February from a Ford official and state and local leaders who support the Marshall project. Randy Thelen, president and CEO of the Right Place, said a confluence of factors are driving a wave of extraordinary projects, the likes of which I have never seen. He pointed to companies realizing after the COVID-19 pandemic that their supply chains are stretched too thin and that onshoring is important. The electrification of the auto industry also is significant, he said. You know, I'm going to be honest, but yeah, 2020, the Great Reset started. So the CEO of the Right Place has never seen such projects, but it's because we've invited the World Economic Forum here, and that's just a fact. Go to Michigan Economic Development Corporation website, and you can see it there. We have not historically competed for projects of the scale, Thelen said of the Gotion plant. This is a rare moment for us to see this kind of opportunity, to see them consider a corner of the state, the northwest portion of the state, that hasn't seen projects like this, frankly, ever, is a really exciting opportunity for us to see a path really boost the economy in an area that's been in decline. I'm all for boosting the area, but with the right industry. And the fact that this company is coming here only because we're bribing Gotion with 175 mil for now, I don't like that. I think that we should be more welcoming to all types of businesses and have the free market decide, not our government incentivize specific companies, so therefore they are deciding, the centralized power is deciding. Anyway, she pointed to worker shortages and suggested that some of the incentives funding should instead go towards improving schools. Oh, let me go back, I'm sorry. Rep. Donnie Steele, a Republican from Oakland County's Orion Township, who opposed the transfer, noted that all three projects are EV battery factories. I'm really just kind of concerned moving forward in the state of Michigan that we don't necessarily have really a vision, and we don't really have a lot of diversification. She pointed to worker shortages and suggested that some of the incentives funding should instead go towards improving schools. Republicans have also criticized Chinese ties to two of the factories. I don't know which one. I think I should be more knowledgeable in this, but I think it's Ford that has Chinese ties, but don't quote me on that. I know Gotion for a fact. The CEO and founder is a member of the CCP, so that definitely Chinese ties for Gotion. Thelen, however, said 40,000 people in West Michigan work for auto suppliers. He warned of a reduction in employment amid the transition to EVs because they are simpler to engineer and manufacture than cars powered by internal combustion engines. So these EV battery plants are going to bring much less jobs because automation and AI can build these batteries, especially by the time 2032 rolls around, when the plant's supposed to be complete and we're supposed to have 2,350 jobs. So automation could take all those jobs. If we take no action, we stand to lose about a third of the employment in that industry. Why? Again, let's bring other industry. So, as I said, March 22nd is when the vote is at 2 p.m. Now, you can do two things. You can email, and you should email, the Appropriations Committee, which I have the website linked down below, or rather this site right here linked down below. Welcome to the Appropriations Committee webpage. I welcome citizens to contact me or other committee members regarding bills or proposals our committee is addressing. So email them. You have the list right here. And when you do, be clear and be concise. Back up what you're saying with facts. Be polite, be courteous. Let them know very clearly what it is you want. If you are against corporate welfare, then tell them that you do not want them to approve the $583 million to these companies, and explain why very clearly and give facts. Let them know that you are an informed individual and that you came to this decision through information, that you looked into it, and this is why you came to this decision. If you want to vote yes, of course, the same avenue is there for you. Email them. Let them know why your position is yes. But again, I want to be very clear. If you are against the money going towards these three companies, then you want them to vote no. And you can also go to Lansing and peacefully watch the hearing at 2 p.m. If that avenue is available to you. I know where I'm at. I'm a little distance away, but if you have the time and inclination, then it is open to the public that you can go and watch the hearing. So those are the two options that you have available to you. I hope that you will take this opportunity to voice whatever opinion you have. Time is short, so that's why I wanted to get this video out, pushed a couple other ones back, but please, at the very least, email the Appropriations Committee, and email your local government too. I mean, you're more than welcome to Green Township, Marshall Township, and Novi Township. You are the 3 townships. Big Rapids too, potentially, still unknown about that township, whether it's in the deal or not, for Gotion. But the townships themselves, contact your local government, let them know how you feel as well. Use your voice, but again, use it being clear, concise, be courteous, be informative, be informed. Let them know nicely why it is you think the way that you think, okay? So I really appreciate you watching, and if you have any questions, please comment down below, and I'll see what I can do to figure out how to get answers to those questions. So use your voice. You can, again, go there, fill up the seats peacefully, do your due diligence, and let them know how you feel about these huge mega sites, okay? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one when I go over last week, Wednesday, and how the Appropriations Committee meeting went last Wednesday. So, thank you.